Hello, people who care to view, and welcome back to my Skyrim cringy playthrough. So, last episode we finished the first quests, and now we are continuing on with the main storyline, which is Way of the Voice. That's the quest we're on. We need to get to Iverstead. We stopped to make a camp, and we ended the video there last time, so we're going to be on our merry way. So, I'm aware that I don't have, like, really any viewers. This is mostly, like, I really wanted to figure out a way to just vocalize, like, have a vocal journal, a video journal of me while we go through, you know, this pandemic and everything, and on top of, like, this additional rise of the civil rights movement again, you know, with the Black Lives Matter movement and all of the racial injustice and police brutality issues and everything that's been going on. And I realize that it's, you know, we've been dealing with the pandemic since March, but obviously it's not going away. It really isn't, because, you know, I live in Texas, and we've had to reinstitute a lot of harsh procedures to try and reduce cases, because people politicized the virus. As much as no one wants to believe it, no one wants to say it, but that's exactly what happened. And I think that, you know, not to be too biased, but I personally think that the Trump administration is partially to blame. And the governments, the state governors, are partially to blame as well, because, you know, Greg Abbott, my governor in Texas, he was one of the last governors to impose quarantine orders on the state, and one of the first to lift them. So we only stayed in, like, quarantine, quote unquote, only lasted for like a month, maybe a few weeks. Didn't really last very long. And now people are upset that there are masks, that they're ordering people to wear masks and stuff like that. People saying it infringes upon my right to infringes upon your right to what? Like, I don't understand. Like, people say, oh, I don't want to live in fear of, like, a virus. Well, that shouldn't matter, because one of the things that I guess what people really don't understand, like, just baffles me, is that people think the virus is going to listen to them. They're like, oh, like, I'm not going to get the virus, so therefore I'm not going to wear a mask. You don't know if you're going to get the virus, because 80% of cases are asymptomatic or very mild. Like, most people who get the virus are going to just get a cold, and that's it. Like, but that's not the issue. I think a lot of people lack empathy to realize that it's not about you anymore. It's about keeping everybody else safe, you know? And that's the main issue. No one gives a shit about anybody but themselves, and that's what pisses me off. It's like, how is humans have always been selfish. We've always been selfish, like, as a species. Like, even if, like, you're someone who is extremely, like, empathetic, and you know you're the kind of person who likes to donate to charities and orphanages and organizations, you know, non-profit organizations and stuff, there's still some things you're going to be selfish about. You know, like, I don't know. It pisses me off that, to know that I live in a state, in a country, in a world where people think that they're better than other people, just because of, like, one reason or another. And I remember, like, I went to go get food the other day from Taco Bell. I went to get lunch, and I had to pass through, like, a Walmart parking lot. You know, it's like one of those, like, big shopping, like, areas where it's like they have the supermarket, and then all the fast food chains are on the outside, so all the parking lots intertwine. And I'm like, as I'm driving through the parking lots, I'm noticing that Walmart is filled to the brim with people. Presumably they're all shopping for food and stuff to prepare for 4th of July. And I'm like, the fuck was that? Who killed you? Oh well, I'll take your shit. Actually, I should take the leg too. Make food. Oh, we have friends. But like, yeah, I was like, why are there so many people? And this is a day after this, like the state had like emergency broadcast warnings, not tests, alerts on our TVs, warning people, don't go out for Independence Day weekend. Don't, you know, stay at home. Don't try to go anywhere. Don't try to travel. Because of how, like, you know, like, Texas as a state had 17,000 confirmed cases in one day. One day. That's like, I agree with Greg Abbott. That's unacceptable. But the issue is, Greg Abbott doesn't have the right to say it's unacceptable when he's partially to blame. It's your fault that the cases are rising because you didn't take it seriously. You didn't control the people. You didn't run the state the way you should. And like, I can't believe this guy is who our governor is. You know, and this is the beauty and horror of living in a purple state. Even though Texas is considered a red state, I fully believe it's purple. Just the issue is like, cause like I feel like the cities, like especially like Houston and Austin, are more liberal. Like more people who live there are younger, liberal, left-wing, idolized people. Whereas people, you know, a lot of people like who live like in the countryside and even in the cities are still full of people who are conservatives. Like if you look at especially West Texas has a lot of conservative people, and I know this because my dad's entire family is they all live in West Texas, and you know, they're, you know, I give them credit for like taking me coming out very well. They did. They took it very well. For an evangelical white right-wing family, me coming out wasn't the worst thing for them. I'm sure like they had to like really like sit and like take a minute about it to like, oh wow, Cam's gay. But they did, you know, which most families who believe that way would have, you know, shunned me if it was me. They would have shunned me, or they would have tried to like convince my mom that she was a bad mother and she wasn't a real Christian and all that stuff. And because there are people who do that. There are families who, you know, their kids try to come out and their families legit shun them, or worse. I've had friends whose parents have completely disowned them and kicked them out of their houses. And I feel awful for them, and I feel bad that they have to live in an environment where they can't be respected like that. Because it's sad. You know, it breaks my heart. Because I was extremely lucky to have my family. Like, I'm very lucky that I have my family with me. Because they not only, like, my mom said, oh, I've always known. That didn't mean that me coming out was any less harder for her. And she took it hard, not because I was gay. That wasn't the issue. Just the issue was she would be sending me out into a world full of people who hate. And the extent of which people hate. And that I can understand firsthand because excuse me, having gone to UNT, like, you know, the past, ever since that, actually, since my freshman year, since I've been going there, like, every Good Friday weekend, like, the Thursday and Friday of Good Friday that week, there's like these street preachers. It's like a street preachers conference, but they're based out of, like, I want to say Mississippi, and every year they travel to Arlington, they rent out this old church that no one uses, and then they use that as their staging ground, and then they travel to I don't know if they only travel to UNT. I'm sure they travel to other universities in the area, other colleges. But literally their entire prerogative is to travel to these locations and just heckle people. Like, they sit there and yell at people and they say nasty things like you're gonna go to hell because you wear skinny jeans. And they did that. Like, they literally, like, if you wear skinny jeans, you're a whore. You're going to hell. 2 girls, like 2 college-age girls. Or, you know, like, obviously, you know, extreme homophobia. Just horrible people. Just the worst kinds of humans that could exist. Like, we're talking, like, Westboro Baptist Church level of, like, hate. Anti-Semitic, anti-Muslim. There was a guy there who was fully decked out in MAGA gear. And he was, you know, he was spouting the whole thing that Trump likes to spout, how Black Lives Matter is like a terrorist organization, it's a hateful organization. I'm like, you're the one spewing hate, dude. No one asked you to come here. Which, actually, that's a lie. Because what I learned is, because they, you know, there would be certain, like, areas on campus they were allowed to be. Because, you know, it is a public campus, and our president hated that he had to let them stay here. Like, because, you know, but it's a public campus. Legally, there was nothing he could have done. Now, had they tried to if they had tried to do, like, you know, like, vandalism or rioting or inciting riots, things like that, then yeah, that would have been grounds for legal action. But they didn't. They just sat there, they held up their stupid signs, and they yelled into megaphones and tried to cherry-pick passages from the Bible, which is, I hate when people do that. I hate when people use religion as a catalyst for hating on people, because that's what Christianity is not about hate. It really isn't, and it sucks because, like, you know, Christianity is probably one of the most popular religions in the world, and by popular I mean like majority of people, you know, out of the 3 main monotheistic religions, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Christianity is the most worshipped. It's the widest known. It's you know, and the issue with that is that you got people who are agnostic, atheist, other religions who say, well, Christians are so mean. That's not the case. There are a lot of Christians who they are mean, and that's because they're literally sheep. They flock to their hateful churches and listen to the hateful sermons from the preachers. Now, not every church is like that. The church that me and my mom used to go to before the quarantine got enacted, she went to it more than I did. I kind of went more for her benefit, but I did feel like it was kind of helpful to me spiritually. But it was Valley Creek Church, and they're a non-denominational Christian church. But they were, you know, they're such sweet people, extremely inclusive, welcoming, progressive. They were like what Christianity should look like. You know, they were nice people. That's the kind of Christians I would associate myself with, and those are what I would say the quote-unquote good Christians. You know, they're very sweet. They're the kind of Christians that will tell you about Christianity, but not sit there and say, if you're not Christian, you're gonna go to hell. They don't say that stuff like that. And they had a good point of talking about how it's not about the scripture, it's about the love, you know? So it's like love, you know, it's like, but it's, you know, it doesn't follow, like, the laws, I guess I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't, like, sit there and, it doesn't tell you that you should, you know, you need to repent for every horrible thing you've done. Whether it was, like, you know, stealing a penny or stealing $100,000, like, you ask for your forgiveness, but you don't have to, like, you know, like, beg for it. And that's another thing too, going off track a little bit, but that's another thing too I think is funny, is how people would sit there and tell me, because I'm gay, I'm a sinner, it's one of the worst sins I could have possibly committed, I'm going to hell. Well, if we look at what the Bible says, when you get to heaven, God judges all sin equally. So in his eyes, me being a gay is no worse than me being a murderer. And I think that's funny, is how some people would rather I kill somebody in cold blood than be gay. And I love how people, like, try to defend stuff like that. Like, how can you defend something like that? It's awful. But I love that. Again, going back to the root of cherry-picking religious texts in order to justify actions. It doesn't. It really doesn't. But, and that's another thing too, I think, going back to the whole COVID thing, people are trying to use religion to justify why they don't need to wear a mask. Oh, well, God will protect me. God will protect me because I go to church every Sunday and blah, blah, blah. So I'm fine. I don't need to wear a mask. And there was like, to counter that argument, there was scripture, there was a passage in the Bible, and it was used by Samantha Bee when she was talking about gun violence, and she was talking about how it's like, you know, how people say when there's mass shootings, oh, we send thoughts and prayers and that's it, and how thoughts and prayers aren't enough. She quotes, I can't remember exactly what book it's from, but it's from the Bible, and it basically says prayer without action is useless. So it doesn't matter, you know, like, even though, like, you can pray to God all you want, but you have to put in some shred of effort too, you know? So pray to God to protect you, and He will, as long as you do your part, which is wearing the mask. Wearing the mask, social distancing, not going to places where you shouldn't be going, you know? But people don't, like, again, people will cherry pick. Ah, shit, I think I went the wrong way. I need to find my way back. This isn't good. Because I'm out of camping supplies, so I can't stop to make camp. So I just gotta find my way back. I know I think there's multiple trails. I don't usually get lost trying to find my way to Iverstead, but I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can always just mountain climb it, but it's probably not the best solution. I didn't know what that was. Ooh, shit, that spider takes a lot of damage. Let's just leave him alone. He looks like he can't even reach me, so we're good. Yeah, he can't even get to me. We're fine. Oh, okay. So this way isn't gonna work. Let's go back. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? I hate this. I hate that I can't fast travel. Cause like I could have like gone back to Whiterun and taken a carriage to Riften and approached from Riften, but the distance would be about the same. So I'd rather walk. Cause at least if I walk I can get alchemy ingredients. But now I'm just lost. I'm having frame rate issues too, because I think yeah, there's a fog coming in. Okay, I'm gonna go back down to this road and just try again. I think I have enough food, so I'm not worried about food. I'm just worried about the fatigue, because if I remember correctly, fatigue does more than just reduce active magicka. Yeah, beneficial potions are 20% less effective, so that's not good. Which just means my potions restore less health. Who are you? Alright, seriously? They're doing the assassin bit now? Lydia, I need you. Lydia, where are you? I kinda need your help. Oh my god. I don't want to use potions because I'm almost out of potions, and I can't. They won't help me much anyway. Alright, there we go. God, survival mode sucks. Okay, yeah, so this happens a lot. Just has like the assassin. Apparently I anchored somebody and they sent the assassin after me. I think they send multiple assassins, and at least until you join them, because I don't think they would send an assassin after their own people. So, but yeah, that's just my whole take on things right now. you know, I wish things were different. Like, I wish that people would kind of like be a little bit more, you know, together. Like, you know, like at least people should be on the same page. But, you know, unfortunately, it's just not how it is, and it sucks. But that's, you know, that's the price of, you know, of humanity, I guess. You know, sometimes humanity, because like humans aren't perfect. Humans are super unpredictable. So this is Darkwater Crossing. It originally doesn't look like this, but I always felt it was weird how it's supposed to be a mining community, yet majority of the community lives in tents on a campsite. So I downloaded a mod that gives like that makes like, you know, houses for the rest of the people who live here, and I would have liked them to be a little bit more like realistic in terms of placement, because I don't like the way it look. I mean, it looks like a little like it just doesn't look right, but you know, it's better than nothing. And it breathes, like, again, like I said, it breathes life, and then they still have the camp. You know, they still have people who camp.
Is there something I can help you with?
But yeah, I figured it's weird. They're a mining community, and there's like one house and a bunch of tents. Let's change that up a little bit. But should I wonder, can I use any of the beds here? Because I would kind of rather, because I did read where it says that the weather is colder at night than it is during the day. I wonder. Yeah, okay, cool. I can rest here. I don't think I'll get a rested bonus, but at least I can rest. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We'll sleep for 8 hours. We'll leave early in the morning. Early in the morning. Oof, hella early in the morning. Oh yeah, we have to level up. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and do stamina this time. I just don't know what perk I'm going to pick. Can't do anything for smithing. I think it's alchemy. I think I should level up alchemy, yeah. Cool. Stronger potions.
What's your trouble? Dostern telling tales again?
Oh god, okay. We're on the right track though, in terms of getting to Iverstead. It'll take a little while still, but that's okay, we can walk and talk. Yeah. I think this will be a very therapeutic experience for me, is talking through things while playing this, because Skyrim, like, especially during these moments if I'm just traveling, running around, it isn't, you know, it's a good way to channel thoughts. Oh god, I decided to kill a giant cat. Yeah, Lydia, help. Please. Thank god I have Lydia with me. This is why I bring companions with me. Because I ain't trying to do this shit on my own. It's like, go ahead and just eat that. Gotta get the, I want to get the effect, you know, and so that way it's easier. It's yeah. No, I'm not a big fan of companions. Survival mode, they're kind of essential. Just having another person to watch your back and have the carry space is really important. Okay, so I'm probably going to follow this road to Iverstead, because there is the mountain paths, but I got lost up there, and I ain't trying to get lost up there again, because really isn't the game mode to get lost on, so I'm just going to follow the road. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, very good way for me to just talk about what's going on in my life. I miss Kelvin. But I think we're gonna hang out, what's today, Sunday? I have a appointment tomorrow, but he's gonna be busy tomorrow anyway, but Wednesday, where he said that he'll probably come over. So I'm excited for that. I might ask if I can use my mom's tarot cards to give him a reading. I would use my tarot cards to give him a reading, but I can't find them. They're like boxed up somewhere with the rest of my dorm room stuff. and it's all mixed up because when I moved out, like it was just me and my aunt, and we weren't really like paying it. We just wanted to get in and get out because the quarantine was about to land, and I didn't want to be there anymore because I was going to do the rest of the semester from home. But also, like, you know, my roommate Anthony, who's a good friend of mine, he had been going out to bars and he'd been going out and partying when there were confirmed cases of COVID. Another one? Damn it. When there were confirmed cases of COVID in Texas, and I was pretty sure he didn't have it, but I still didn't want to risk getting it, you know, if he was asymptomatic. And that was one thing too, because he didn't plan. He left actually. He moved out the day after I did, which was funny because he was planning on staying, but I guess he realized that they were gonna shut down the campus and it was gonna be very difficult to move around UNT. So I guess he decided that he was better off leaving with me or going to Dallas. But we literally came in with boxes and trash bags and just started throwing shit in there. Like, so my clothes were in with other things, my shoes were in with other things, just, if it was mine, just throw it in a box, throw it in a bag, and get it to the car. We weren't trying to stay there any longer than we had to. And they literally, like, you know, you typically, when you're moving out, you have to like, sign paperwork and stuff saying that, hey, I'm moving out. They didn't even want me to do that. They literally just wanted me to drop my room key in a box and leave. And I was like, shit, it feels like the world's kind of falling apart here. Lydia, where are you? There she is. Lagging behind as normal. Yeah, it was that, like, back in March when I felt that, ooh, life is kind of falling apart around me. And I was kind of scared, to be fairly honest. I didn't know what to expect. But I finished my semester with all A's. Which means that for the term, I made President's List. Which is awesome. Because I never expected to do that in my college curriculum. Like, ever. Especially because my freshman year was so difficult for me. Like, after I really wanted to drop out freshman year. I thought, this is too hard for me, I can't do this. I'll just... You know, I still want to act, but I'll find a way. I'll just have to do it without using college as a resource. But I'm glad I didn't in the long run. I'm glad that I stuck through it. I only have 1 year left, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to pursue my master's, at least not anytime soon. Because, you know, a lot of my theater professors told me that the only reason you would need a master's degree in theater is if you plan on teaching. Which is not my plan. My plan was not to teach. My plan is not to teach. My plan was never to teach.
Please help. I can pay you.
We're gonna go ahead and do this little side
attacked and ransacked my car.
objective.
Can you help me?
Spoiler alert, this guy's actually faking being injured and stuff.
My camp is nearby in the ruins of Nilheim. Get me there safely, and
He
you'll be
is,
rewarded.
he wants to lure me to his camp so his people can kill me and rob me, but...
It's just across the bridge and up that hill.
And what sucks is I have to wait until he starts attacking me first, otherwise in like legality eyes, I look like a murderer. And I don't know if my companions...
See the camp.
I'll just wait. He's not really hard to kill, so...
Wait here. I'll be right back with your reward. Looks like this is a...
Okay. Ooh. Damn it. It's a lot of bandits. Luckily Lydia's like kind of a badass. I might have to get some iron arrows. Damn it. Okay. We'll take that. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wear that now, the Amulet of Zenthar. Oh, but I have the... You know what, I can just wear that when I'm about to do potions. That's fine. I don't know where he is. He's up there somewhere. I think he's behind this tree. Where'd you go, dude? Oh damn, you ran. Okay, he's down. I only have 2 arrows left. I think I still have other arrows on me though. I don't want to use my fancy arrows. Okay. I'll go ahead and pull out the steel arrows next. That's a good call. Oh shit, I don't want to take that. Go ahead and drop that. You know, it technically will do more damage. If you can, when you get your sneak skill and your one-handed skill high enough, your daggers are your best friend, because it does. First, it'll do double damage, but then like you'll get to where your sneak attacks with daggers will do 6 times the damage as normal, and that's coupled with your one-handed skill. So you could pretty much insta kill people. Oh, salt pile. Yes, I need that. I need that for food. I want to say there's a woodcutting pile somewhere down there, which is good because I need more supplies. Clam meat. That makes clam chowder. Take a couple of them. Oh, I don't want all 18. Not all 18. We'll do, no, less. There. So I don't need that much. That's one thing that's gonna suck is about survival is, I'm glad I found the backpack. I'm glad I have this mod for the backpacks because it really does help. It's an extra 75 pounds I can carry. Which for survival, 75 pounds is quite a lot. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm not gonna wear heavy armor with this character, because look at that. That's 35 pounds. For just like the arm, for like the chest and legs. There is a perk for heavy armor where for your heavy armor where it says it weighs nothing when worn, which is nice, but it takes a while to get to that point unless I do training, and training costs money, and I want to save up my money to try and get houses, because that's what's really going to help me, is having a place to sleep and eat and store items. Okay, I want to see. I don't think those were archers. I might be buying some arrows when we get to the next town. Except what sucks about Iverstead is it's such a small community. It doesn't have any real merchants. They've got an innkeeper, and that's it. They don't have a smith. They don't have a general merchant. They don't have an alchemist. Yes, wood chopping block. Except the only issue is there's no forge. And I kind of need a forge. Now I would say, oh, I'll just wait till I get to Iverstead, but Iverstead doesn't have a forge. If I remember correctly, I think it's a tanning rack that uses, that you make the camping supplies with. It's either the tanning rack or the forge. Either way, I don't think there's. I think there might be a tanning rack in Iverstead, but I'm not entirely sure. I should rest again. Actually, I think I'm gonna take a shortcut. Because I remember there's a way. I always take this area and go ahead and do the side quest because there is a shortcut. Did I loot you? No. Okay, I'm glad I came back. Yeah, this way. So if you go this way, whoops. I was playing Dying Light, and Dying Light R1 is jump, so. Yeah, so if you just go ahead and if you just swim, you can swim to Iverstead from here. And it shaves off so much time from your trip. I don't think Lydia will follow me though. But if that's the case, then I'll just get to Iverstead, wait an hour, and she'll show up. I think I have the electric arrows equipped. That's not what I want. Yeah, steel. treat you to some third-person swimming action. No, it's what you've been craving all this time. So I guess it's not really a lake anymore. I wouldn't say it's just a giant river. Yeah, so you just follow the river. Uh-oh. That's okay. Frostbite spiders don't have swimming mechanics, so the only way he's coming after me is if he swims, which is what he won't do. I could kill him for the experience, but I'd rather just get to Iverstead. And what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to rent a room at the inn because I want to get my fully rested. I want to get my well rested bonus. That way my fatigue goes away. Because the climb up to High Hrothgar, which is like all the way up there, no joke, it gets really difficult because oh my gosh. Okay, so oh yeah, that's right. I had a mod. I made a mod that like made Iverstead better, so there is an anvil here. Cool. Alright. Miscellaneous. Yeah, okay, so I do use camping supplies, I do use the forge. Oh, I can make backpacks here too. Cool. I kinda want like, where is it? The Thief's Backpack, because it gives me a lockpicking bonus. So many staves. Thief Backpack, yes. Lockpicking is 15% easier. That's what I want. There's also there's two stealth variant backpacks. There's the Thief Backpack and the Hunter's Backpack. The Thief Backpack adds lockpicking. The Hunter's Backpack is bow damage, which both are nice, but I like the easier it is for me to lockpick stuff, the better. So, you know, minimize the cringe. It's another fish who I need to learn. Make sure the... Oh, wait. Purple. Or the blue Dartwing. Dartwings are kind of hard to find, actually, because they only live in... They only live along, like, shallow areas, which I don't really use a whole lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, I forgot how good this mod was. Can I search here? Oh, no. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Perfect. This makes my life so much easier now. Now that I can do this. I do like how they have all this stuff set up. It's a pretty good attention to detail. This is by the same mod author who has the Riverwood mod, to make it look much more like the Nord village, you know. Because Iverstead is supposed to be small, yes. Oh, did I just eat all of that? Fuck, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Wheat is fairly common, I'll find more. Yeah, I forgot, like, how they did this. Yeah, and they added more people who live here, which is nice. Only thing that sucks is this is a problem with the PS4.
Need something?
Is because so he's not a character model that's already in game, so that's why his face looks all fucked up like that. And that's just how PS4 is. I think.
Something?
Yeah, he's got the same issue as well. So that's unfortunate. But I can't really do anything about that, and neither can the mod authors, because Sony doesn't allow outside resources.
Need something?
Basically, anything that's not part of the creation kit, they won't let you use it. I want to try and I'm gonna go ahead and make all of these pieces of food up so that way I don't have to buy food for a while. There we go. So I am good on food for forever. I won't have to get food for a while. Which, this is one thing about Skyrim that is not lore friendly. Food doesn't go bad. Like cooked food and soup and stuff, it won't go bad. Which is kind of hilarious if you think about it. All I just need is some salt and it's perfectly preserved. You'll never have to throw it away. What was I gonna do? I was gonna, let's see. I wish there was a merchant here. That's the only thing. I wish with all my heart that a merchant would show up and take my shit. Oh, see, wheat. I told y'all I'd find more wheat. There we go.
I'm waiting.
I'm
Need something?
waiting to trade with
Yes.
somebody. That's pretty cool. I like how they did that. Yeah, I wish there was a merchant. You would think there'd be one down... That's a guard.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened. Hundreds of years.
I am grabbing the alchemy ingredients. Because, you know, potions don't make themselves, and potions are a really good way to make money in this game. Enchanting and alchemy. Those are the best two crafting classes for this game. I wonder, can I talk to that dude? So if I can talk to him, maybe I can trade him?
Yes?
No, I can't trade with him. Oh, alchemy. Yes, this works. Cool. Wait, before I do that, I'm gonna steal the stuff in here. Okay, now let's try this again. I'm gonna go ahead and make that because making damage health poisons is gonna help me a lot. So is this. Okay, I leveled up, which is good because I'm gonna go rent a room in the inn anyway. I think what I'm gonna do to help me shed some weight, I'm gonna go through and try to, that's a lot of arrows. I'm gonna go through my alchemy ingredients and try to make random potions to burn some of these ingredients, because it'll help me out a little bit. Hello, first viewer. Don't know who's viewing, but welcome to my stream. Just playing through some Skyrim, survival mode. Okay. I assume it's one of my friends that I said, hey, I'm streaming. So, if it's you, you know, just send me a message. This is gonna help me. Not a whole lot, but enough to shed maybe a few pounds. Oh my god, I already have 93 purple that's like 90 pounds right there. No. My math is off. It's a lot. It's a little much. So, I'm definitely gonna have to store alchemy ingredients when I get a house. That was a fun cringy spam moment right there, huh? Oh, Lydia, you finally caught up. How nice of you. Okay, so we have our potions. In hindsight, I think it backfired. It gave me more weight because I made more potions. That's what sucks about crafted potions. Each one weighs half a pound. And when you have a lot of ingredients, they add up really fast. Benefit to that is I have like an almost like infinite amount of trading resources to get money from. So that's nice. One thing I hate about, and this is regardless whether I'm playing survival mode or regular Skyrim, is that I have to drop a bunch of potions that I've made because I don't have room.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
Tell me more about the
There ain't
barrow.
much more to tell.
It just starts a side quest.
I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right
I'm gonna go
through
ahead
my
and turn
soul.
my fan on because it's getting hot in here. So if y'all hear fan noises, I apologize, but I'm getting tired. Do the spirits haunt your town as well?
Fortunately, they seem to
Cringe?
be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
That's fine.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my... Sure thing. It's
All
yours
right, we
for
have
it.
our room.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Which I think it's this
You
one.
pass through again. Stop by for a drink.
Yeah, I think it's...
Let me know.
Yeah. We'll rest for a few hours. It's fine. Leveled up again. I'll do health. We did alchemy, so I don't want to double up on that yet. So I'm just gonna do physician because I want to go ahead and just build up the ladder first. Experimenter, I'm probably gonna have to do all the way because I want to be able to use. I want all my effects from all my potions.
If
'Cause
there's
that's
anything else you need.
that's what's gonna help me. But so we're leveled up. We have a lot of health potions, which is good because when I get up as I go up the mountain, I'm really gonna need it because you know the cold affects your health and it gets fucking cold up there. There's my way. I'm gonna wait to use the camp. Actually, ooh, I should go ahead and make the camping supplies now. But hold on, I'm gonna grab this side quest up here real quick because it's really easy.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again?
Passing through, mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The graybeards tend not to... Well, it's kind of an understanding, but trouble is, my legs aren't... Really? Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps. Not today. I'm just
Ugh,
not ready.
my stomach, not my stomach, my throat is a little
Not
like
safe.
dry from all the talking, but you know, this is kind of like a personal journal of me to look back through if I want to.
A dragon has attacked Whitetown.
Okay, so I have that. I'm definitely gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna make the camping supplies now. Oh, Lydia, give me my axe.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
That's right. She's gonna get my dragon bones too.
Lead on.
Hopefully, I can get a house to store those because I really do want to make dragon scale armor. Because that's the most powerful base armor in the game. And you can only get it by crafting.
So angry. I hope you can do something about it.
That's another side quest in this area. Is a woman who owns the lumber mill wants you to
Such a fine...
hunt down
Smell the
bears
air.
and
Isn't
just
it
bring her the
wonderful?
pelts. Which, if I can remember not to skin them, that will be easy.
I hope life's treating you well, friend.
No, no, we don't need more. What are you doing?
Nord.
Ugh, I blame this fucking wood elf.
Nord.
Shut up.
No lollygagging.
Okay, so we're gonna go. There's a forge behind the hotel, the inn, I should say. I'm glad they added like crops too back here. This mod just added so much life that was needed for this
Need something?
area. Like, and those are really the kind of mods I want to get. I get it anyway. Is just things to make the vanilla version better. Oh, I need more. I need leather. Is there a tanning rack around here? There should be. Oh, please don't. Please tell me that they don't have it. Oh my god. Please tell me you have a tanning rack. Why would you have everything you need for a forge and no tanning rack? There's gotta be one around here somewhere.
They say you'll
His voice
Sorry.
shouted him apart.
Keep forgetting R1 is not my jump button. Really? No tanning rack? What the hell? There has to be one around here. There has to be. That just doesn't make sense. He gave me everything I could possibly hope for, and no tanning rack. Maybe I'm just, like, looking not hard enough. Who knows? I could have sworn you guys had one. Yes, there it is. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab these alchemy ingredients, though.
Ever settle down to have children? Think twice before you do it.
There we go. I'm gonna have to give Lydia more stuff to carry, because I've only got 10 pounds worth of carry weight left. And 9 of those are gonna go towards the camping supplies.
Out with it.
Oh, that's right, because I used the firewood and the leather to make the camping supplies, it counters it out. Okay, that's good. So I can hold on to it for now. Yeah, I could feel it. I can feel myself, like, getting halfway up the mountain and thinking, I'm gonna die of cold if I don't do something.
I've got your back.
Maybe I'm the dragon.
It's got to keep my eyes open.
Damn dragons could swoop down.
Oh, I should probably go ahead and get the quest from her, since I don't know when I'll be coming back here.
This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. How am I supposed to do anything with all those bears running around? Honest gold for honest work.
Yeah, go ahead and sell off the rest of the firewood for a little bit of gold, that's
Are
fine.
you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd. Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Oof, ow. Still having some pain. If I yawn too loud, big, or open my mouth too much, it does hurt. I don't know if I'm gonna stream for as long today. I think I'm gonna do it like one quest at a time. So I think I'm gonna finish this quest, then I will, you know, cause you know, this is a, we're at 53 minutes right now. This is, you know, I don't want it to be too long, because, you know, people have things to do. So I think it's gonna, like, part 1 went a little long. Went for almost 2 hours. Like, what, hour, 41 minutes? So, I think that's what I'll do, is do it by quest. So after we finish this quest, I'm gonna call it for today. And I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because like I said, I'm really, the only reason I'm streaming it is so that way, like, I can record, I know that I'm recording myself, I don't have to estimate that, oh, am I recording, when's the mark gonna hit for the thing to change. I'd rather do it this way, because then I, you know, it's got my timer up there. If people do start wanting to watch the broadcasts live, then I know that's happening. Shite. And this is what I was talking about. This is one of the reasons why I've got all these potions. I should have restocked before I left Whiterun, but it's okay, because we have, Lydia, where the fuck are you? God. I don't know how I'm gonna take out the fucking troll. I'm gonna have to use my fire arrows for that. And Lydia is of no fucking help. Where the hell is she? God. So angry at a fictional character in a fucking game. That's how I know I have a gaming problem. I don't think I have a gaming problem. I just... Especially right now, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? I can't get a job because of the pandemic. I can't work out because I'm recovering from wisdom teeth surgery. So what else is there for me to do except, like, play video games? Like, there's literally nothing to do, nowhere to go. That felt good. Had to go ahead and pop my knuckles and stuff. I think I should start focusing on my one-handed, so that way my daggers do more damage. I should probably, like, upgrade all my weapons and armor, too. I should probably get better weapons and armor. I've been rocking this Imperial armor since we left the dungeon. Did I get those boots on, though? Those leather boots? No. I'm not even wearing the boots. Those will help a little bit. And then we just take these. And we toss them. Oh no, okay. I was like, I can't see it, it fell in the snow. Attention to detail. If someone asks that the wind blew that bowl off the tablet. And I wasn't a dirty robber. My character is gonna be in the Thieves Guild though, so this isn't like non-behavioral of him, you know? Even if he wasn't in the Thieves Guild, I feel like anyone who plays this game would see that and be like, ooh, gold, I'm gonna take it. Offering or not. But yeah, no, my characters, I'm definitely going to be doing the Thieves Guild questline and the Dark Brotherhood questline, because they're both really good in this game. They're both so good, and I feel like stealth gameplay, like, I think best damage classes, like best damaging in Oblivion was mage classes, because in Oblivion you could make your own magic, which was so cool. You could make your own spells. Who wouldn't want to do that? You know? And enchanting worked differently in Oblivion. I think you had more free. Honestly, I believe you had more freedom in Oblivion. Oh, okay, here comes the part. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get my fire arrows ready. Is Lydia still not here? I really need Lydia to come with me. I don't know. I didn't tell her to wait, so... Okay, let's attempt to kill this frost troll and hopefully I don't die. Where is he? I know there's a frost troll here. Where is he? There's always a... Did they... Oh. Oh, there he is. He doesn't usually spawn over there. Okay, sir, I need you to die faster. Yeah, one hit, and I'm almost dead from that dude. God forbid he did any more damage to me, because that was a close one. Hopefully there's nothing around me, so I can heal up. I think that's the most difficult enemy up here, though. I don't think I have to fight anything worse than that guy. I think we're almost there. Yeah, we're starting to get these fancy pillars, which means we're almost there. This is, and what sucks about survival mode is that I'm gonna have to make this trip multiple times throughout the process of the game, which is one of the reasons why I chose to play as a Nord, because Nords are more resistant to cold in survival mode. Like, that's a fact. Like, I think if I look at my active effects, yeah, resistance to frost damage, but I could have sworn that Nords were supposed to be better resilient to cold in general. Yeah, fortify warmth. Your Nord blood gives you a 25. Yeah, improves your resistance to cold environments by 25 points. That helps a little bit. You still can't go anywhere fucking naked, but it helps. I remember first time I ever tried to play survival mode was with an Argonian character, and you know Argonians are cold-blooded lizards. So I had a negative 25% to warmth. So literally, when I attempted to do this quest with my Argonian character, I didn't survive the trip. I died before I could get up this mountain all the way. So I definitely recommend, if you're gonna play survival mode, to make your life easier on you, play as a Nord. Because it's gonna be so much more difficult to play as any other race on survival mode. Like, they all have their benefits, yes. Like, for example, Argonians are extremely resistant to disease and poison. But it doesn't matter if, like, majority of the time, because Skyrim is literally, the whole point of Skyrim is that it's cold environments. Mountains, tundras, yes! Cold! You know? So I don't understand, like, poison and disease resistance ain't gonna help, because you know what? If you get a disease, carry disease potions, and you'll be fine. I'm gonna eat that now. Just to keep my strength up. I ain't even gonna take it with me, I'm just gonna eat it now. Munch, munch, munch. Robbing alchemy ingredients like a monster. Okay, he said to put the supplies in the chest. We're gonna go ahead and do that before I forget. And then we just go back and talk to him and that quest is done. 2 birds with 1 stone. He doesn't... I think he gives you gold. He gives you gold for a reward, which is nice. I don't think it's a whole lot, though. I think it might be 400. Probably the same amount that what the last guy gave me. Alrighty then. So now we talk to this dude. This quest is, at this point, mostly cinematics and dialogue. And I hate this part of the story because it's so slow.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Sorry, burp. Yeah, I just don't like this part in the story. It's nothing to do with the environment, because Hrothgar is like unlike anything you see in the game. It's really cool.
I am master,
but it just
I speak for the great.
It's not my favorite area of the story.
Dragonborn, why have you come?
Because we're still pretty early into this. This is only the 3rd storyline quest in the main story.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to Hrothgar.
So these guys are basically like your like master, like, you know, like in the Karate Kid. These guys are the mentors. They teach you how to use. They teach you how to, you know, fight the dragons and stuff.
We can show you the
fun,
way,
fun. You know.
Not your destination. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline?
So I'm actually glad we're gonna end on a slow note, because after this the story kind of picks up a lot. We're gonna have to go somewhere. We have to go to do a bunch of stuff.
Projecting your voice into a boom, a shout.
Now we just kind of stand here and admire my character's physique. Look at those muscles, though.
When you shout,
he's got some nice muscles.
Thus your
That's another reason why I picked like the Nords. I think male Nords are so hot.
All shouts are made up of 3 words of power.
There's my gay moment for the day.
Master each word, your shout will become progressively be stronger.
Hold on, I'm gonna have Lydia actually wait at the entrance because I don't want her getting in the way
All right. What is it?
while I'm
What do you need?
The dragon tongue. Combine it with
training,
peace,
you know?
force.
Anything else? We heading out?
Yeah, you stay there, okay?
I'll just be here then.
Yeah, you wait there. Now, what I hate about followers is that they will stay there until you tell them to come back. So, I cannot forget that she is there. I need to remember that she is there with me. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to third person so we can see, like, the cool effects for when they give you, like, the knowledge to use it.
In order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest
So,
of us.
and I've decided this will be a series. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Cringy Skyrim playthrough series. Like, for no one else's benefit but my own. I love this idea of... I'm kind of following my mom's footsteps when I do this. My mom journals her thoughts, what she's going through. And right now it's... pales, like, my struggles pale in comparison to what she goes through. Or what she went through the past... I want to say 4 years. But you know, I think this is gonna help me, because I'm not really good at texting my friends. Oh, we're gonna go back to first person. I'm not very good at texting my friends and telling them that, talking to them about what's going on. And I'm not very good at sharing information to people, like new information. Like apparently I didn't tell Kelvin, my boyfriend, that I had like 3 dogs until he met all of them. Oh yeah, no, I didn't tell him I had 3 brothers until like I never told him that. Yeah, I have 3 brothers and I barely know 2 of them. Actually, that's a lie. I don't know 2 of them, and I say that with as much love as I have for Christy, and you know how she's taken care of Christian ever since she and my dad got divorced like a while ago. I haven't seen Christian since my high school graduation, and what sucks is, you know, as much as anyone, no one wants to admit it, but Christian is my brother.
We heading out?
He is by blood my brother.
As you command.
And for me to not be able to see him, spend time with him, get to know him as he grows up, it feels to me like I don't have a brother. You know? Because now, especially with Courtney being gone, I feel alone. Like, I feel like just because I have siblings doesn't mean I have them. They don't, like, it's like they don't, and Courtney never talks to me. Homegirl won't text me, and I'm not trying to diss Courtney when I say this, because I don't know if she watches my videos, she probably doesn't. But I just, I wish that... I'm not mad that she left, because I know reasons why she left, some of them. I just wish that she would have done things differently, because it hurt my feelings, it hurt Mom, it hurt everybody the way she left us. And I'm sorry if that makes you feel bad, Courtney, if you watch this, but that's the truth. You hurt our feelings horribly. Me and Mom, like, there would be nights where Mom would come to me crying because she missed you so badly, and you wouldn't come home. You know? And I know that a lot of it has to do with you were really depressed living here, and you didn't want to be around Mammy and Sissy a whole lot, and you wanted to spend more, and you wanted to be with Roberta, and I get that, and I understand that, but not only did you just leave, but you never wanted to talk to us about anything that you were going through. Like, it was like you kept trying to put the weight of the world on your shoulders, like no one else could help you, when that's what family is for. We're supposed to be there for you. And I think one of the reasons why Courtney never talked to me about this is that she knows I love her, but she also knows that I call her out on her bullshit. When she does something wrong and she knows it, she knows that I call her out on it. But, my sister is very willful, she's very stubborn, just like my mom. So it doesn't surprise me that...
Stand next to me.
she
Master
wanted
Bori will
to
open
do
the
things
gate.
her way.
Use your
I just hope that she
whirlwind sprint to pass through
makes better decisions than our mom made when our mom was her age. So let's hope.
Stand next to me.
You know?
And prepare your whirlwind sprint. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing.
And then I have two other brothers. I got Noah, who same father, different mother. And what sucks about Noah's situation is that
you are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller.
I don't know where he lives. I think he lives up in like Michigan now. His mom basically like took him and left, which is kind of annoying because she still demands my dad pay her child support for a son that he can't see because he doesn't live anywhere near them. And I think that's bullshit, especially since she told him in the first place that she didn't want his assistance. You know? So you can't sit there and say, oh, I don't want your help with this kid, just to turn around and say, I need your help with this kid and you're going to help me. That's not fair to my dad. But my dad doesn't have any blame here either. My dad had a one night stand with this woman and didn't use protection, which is dumb on his part. Really dumb on his part. You know? And then there's Xander, who is my youngest brother, and he lives with my dad and his wife Angie. And I don't really know anything about Xander either, because I've only met him once, and he's still a baby, so I just hope that things go okay for my dad and their family there. We're not gonna spend time going down the mountain the old way. We're gonna do it my way. And my way involves a lot of stupid decision making. Because what's funny is, if you think about it, because the mountain is directly in the middle of Skyrim, all you gotta do is just run down one side of the mountain and you're halfway to where you need to go. And that's what I plan to do. I don't plan to go down the steps and go all the way down to Iverstead. Realistically, I don't think people would do it this way, but I don't give a shit at this point. Through being realistic. So lucky for us, the quest technically isn't over yet, because... Oh wait! The quest is over, because now it's the Horn of Jordan Windcaller. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the mountain. I think I'm going to head to Whiterun, resupply, rest, and I think I'm gonna end this video there. Oh, okay, don't die. Don't die. No dying. And then I think what I'll do is, we'll start next video in Whiterun. We'll take the carriage to Morthal, because the, Ustengrav, the ruin we're going to, is not very far away from Morthal. So that's the best plan. Yeah, so planning ahead, that's what we'll do. I do feel like my conversations have gotten a little bit sporadic throughout this video, but I just have a lot on my mind, you know? I have a lot to talk about. Things might seem arbitrary in that aspect, but they're not to me. Who hurt that wolf before I did? I guess he fell. And look at that, we're, like, just like that, we're already back at Whiterun. Kind of mind-boggling, which I don't know if that means the map is small or what, but I wouldn't say the map is small. I think we were just benefiting on the fact that mountains are surprisingly easy to descend in this game. Mountain climbing in this game is kind of impossible because you can really only follow the paths to do it, but getting down a mountain is super easy. Just jump between all the rocks and then descend down the rampy parts. I highly doubt it's going to be as easy when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, but it's not going to come out till like 2022, 2023. Which is so mind-boggling to me because Elder Scrolls is what put Bethesda on the board as a game company, as a AAA game company, was Elder Scrolls. And they're like kind of treating the mainstream series like trash right now. Because Elder Scrolls Online doesn't fucking count. I kind of hate that game, to be fairly honest. I tried it, I didn't like it, don't want anything really to do with it. But and it's more than just they're kind of treating the mainstream series like crap, but it's also like it's 2020. Skyrim released in 2011, so it's been 9 years now since the last Elder Scrolls game, and they didn't do it. The last time they did a teaser for, they only did one teaser for Elder Scrolls 6, and they didn't really give us any information about it. It's literally just a zoom out over a giant landscape area, and it just says Elder Scrolls 6. That's all it says. And that was released in 2016. Which means that from the time of release to the time of when the game will be announced and released, well, the time of the trailer release to the time the game will be released. Let's see, if I predict 2023 is when the game will be released, and the trailer was 2016, so that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. That's 7 years in the making. That's pretty long for a game. That's 7 years in the making, and literally, like, over, like, almost like 15 years since the previous title. Like, 13 years? I don't know, do my math on that. But that's pretty long for a gap in between games. And people said The Last of Us gap was long, and it was. Well, the gap between part 1 and part 2 is kind of long. Oh, the cultists are here. Here we go.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
I kind of want to wait until there's more guards around because I don't want the... I'm always fearful of
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver.
I don't want any merchants or anybody being attacked.
When Lord Mirak appears, all shall be.
Guards, assistants, please, because these guys are gonna kill me. Yeah, guards, y'all can fight for me. Did they really conjure a flame atronach? That's fine. I'm just gonna heal myself. But yeah, I'll let the guards and Lydia kill the cultists. Because the guards are surprisingly, like, hard to fight in this game. But I didn't feel like dealing with them, really. So that's the cultist. So this is the start of the Dragonborn DLC questline, which I wish was a longer questline. It was not very long. But the island of Stolsum is a pretty cool place. It's like a quarter size of the actual map, which is nice. We're not doing that right now. Okay, it's late, and I need to sleep anyway, so I'm gonna rent a room at the tavern. I'm gonna go ahead and do all the prep work now for the next quest before I end the video, so that way I don't forget. I'd rather do it while the knowledge is fresh in my mind, because knowing me, I'll forget to do it, and I'll end up trying to get to this dungeon with no carry weight, no potions, no food.
The Orland Greymane's a
Let me know if you need anything. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire.
I want a room,
Sure
and I'm not even
thing. Yours for
gonna
a
buy
day.
food because I
I'll show you
have
to your room, right
a
this way.
ton of food with me.
Mister, could you spare just
Yes, here.
Oh, thank you. Divines. Bless
If I had the option, I would just give her like 100. But I feel like that'd be dangerous in the long run to give a homeless child 100 gold, since I feel like someone's gonna try to like steal it from her, you know. I do plan on adopting her. I always adopt the same 2 kids. I adopt her, and I also adopt Sophie, who lives in Windhelm. She's it's part of the can't remember the name, but it's the Hearthfire DLC, is the ability to adopt children. And that's my plan, is to go ahead and adopt them. And then probably I'll have them living in the Skyrim house. That's the best base game house.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay, we're well rested. We're rested up, we're not hungry. So now I'm gonna run around and try to sell off as much stuff as I can to all the merchants here.
Mister, could you spare?
What's the matter?
Luckily,
You can't stand the sight
Whiterun
of
has a
someone.
lot
Oh,
of
thank
merchants.
you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
And
I
if I'm
spend a lot of time at the
lucky, I
market
can go
stalls, so
outside the walls and see if the Khajiit caravan is out there too.
trade. I need more experience if I'm going to.
Because they have, that's a good, that's, they actually have the rare curios, so they have special goods that no one else has.
Give a holler if you have any questions.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a few more potions, because I know I picked up some ingredients. I'm about to level up again? Shit! Well, I can go and rest. I still have the...
Remedies for ailments?
I still have time with that room. That room is still technically mine, so... When I say for a day, they mean a whole day, like a whole 24-hour period, which is nice.
Rather pale. Could be a tax. So
I'm gonna go ahead and
you're
sell
interested in my
her
potions and
some
ingredients?
potions. These potions, like the damage magic regeneration, is literally like probably the best selling potion I have that I can make. Go ahead and just buy. I'm gonna buy all of her healing potions because I go through them like candy. I'm gonna go ahead and buy her poisons too, because just the poisons, they help. They give me that edge I need. I really don't do these potions where it's like fortify. Oh, damn it! I forgot to wear the amulet to increase my increase my potions. Oh well, I'll eventually I'll remember. I don't know when that'll be, but I'll remember. I have so many potions to sell, it's kind of crazy.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I do want to get to the point in my speech skill where I can sell any kind of item to any kind of merchant.
But do I detect
Because I think smiths, like blacksmiths, had the most amount of gold on
Take
hand.
a good look around. I'm
And
sure
so
you'll find what you're looking
they'll
for.
be really easy to sell to.
Everything's- Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
And also like be able to invest in merchants. I want to do that too. I never got to the point in Oblivion where I was actually able to use the high-end speechcraft skills perks. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and just buy one of the pelts. The more pelts I buy, the less I have to kill. And I'll just have Lydia hold on to them. Yeah, I definitely want to sell the potions, because they add up in terms of both gold and weighing me down. Okay, that merchant's dry. I don't think the guy who runs the Drunken Huntsman, which is like another smithy type shop, will accept potions, but we can try. And then with the mod I have, there is a merchant in Morthal, so if worst comes to worst, I can always sell.
Sure, eh? I've got just what you need.
Okay, yeah, he won't accept potions, not immediately. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell that backpack because I don't need it.
Thank you very much for your business.
Real quick, I'm going to head back to the inn and level up again. Put another point, and actually, oh, I'd like to do another point into alchemy, but I would much rather go ahead and do one-handed weapons just to get that damage boost, because 20% isn't a lot, but it is good. Could be a lot, you know.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
I'm good, Hulda. I still have my room here. So there we go. Resting again, leveling up again. Gonna go ahead and do stamina this time. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do one-handed weapons. And that one's gonna be kind of good to have too. Dual wielding attacks are 20% faster, and then dual wielding power attacks are 50% bonus damage. Those are really good to have. And then critical charge, that's a nice one. Power attacks with one-handed weapons cost less stamina. And then the Bladesman, I think. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if Bladesman does swords or just attacked with swords. Yeah, so I don't think I'll be getting that one, but backwards power attack. Standing power attacks do bonus damage with a chance to decapitate your enemy. Is that one's a cool one to have? Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna check and see if the merchant caravan is outside Whiterun. I can't remember if I saw them there when I showed up last, quote-unquote, last night when I entered the city. But we can check now, because I really want to just get as much stuff sold as possible.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you. No. Even if you are my
I love the customized armor though that these guys have. Like
Then
that
I
looks
took an
so
elbow to
badass. For guards armor, it's so much cooler than like the crappy little armor they had like before. And I like how the mod author who did the unique guard armor, like they have it set to the theme of the city, so it's like all the Whiterun guards have dragon looking helmets because of Dragon's Reach, the palace that held a captive dragon and has like the dragon's head mounted on the wall. I will say that is one thing. Okay, yeah, the caravan's not here, even though it looks like it should be. Okay, well, I think, okay, I'm gonna go to Morthal, and then I'll end the video there, and we'll pick up next time. But yeah, I like doing this, and you know, I don't care that I don't have hundreds and hundreds of viewers. I just, you know, I let my friends know if they want to watch it, then cool. If not, then it's for me. So that's good. Let's see what kinds of snarky loading screens that we can have. I love my loading screen text. That's a mod called Sarcastic Dragons Snarky Loading Screens. I have that for both Fallout and Skyrim because it's just so good. It adds like a little touch of humor to everything. Okay, yeah, okay, so this is Morthal, and of course, as you can see, oh, it's cold. I've modded it to where it actually looks cool.
I've been looking
Courier.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
I don't think this is the Morthal I wanted to have, though.
Let's see here. Ah, a letter. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
That's about Hearthfire. Oh, this isn't the Morthal I wanted.
How are we supposed
Okay, there is a merchant here, though.
Yes.
Wait, what is this? Oh, I think I double stacked a mod. I think that's what happened. I think a mod got double stacked. Because there's not supposed to be a house here. It's supposed to just be a woman's, like...
Speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look through my mod files and fix that, because that's an issue. Because I think this version, you get like a player home, like a Morthal player home or something, if I'm not mistaken. I think, yeah, it's back there. Which that's conclusion. But let me see how right or wrong I am. Yeah, that's a house. I think. Hold on. I'm glad that I'm glad that this was here now, though. Because I need to know for sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a giant mod mix-up. This is supposed to be the player home for Morthal, which means I double stacked a mod. So I will, before the next video, I'm gonna go through my mod files and fix that. So this is a cringy thing worthy about. Good, we found something cringy about the game. Found a horrible mix-up of the mod files. So I'm glad that I have that. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead. I can't even use these chairs. Okay, I can use this one. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. And this was part 2 of Cringy Skyrim. I hope, you know, people who watch, my friends who watch this, they get to follow me on this little journal journey I'm on. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the content I'm giving y'all so far. So y'all have fun and stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.